No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field. Jose Quintana gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Descalso, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. In there, 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. It's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. A swing and a ground ball to third, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Carpenter, who comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Jason Hayward now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's a .303 hitter. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And Hayward has a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Wong shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there. 2 gone. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Looking up is Contreras into the bleachers and gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 18.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, Jose.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is. saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Pops this one up. Wong is there for it. And the inning is over. Cubs are the next to bat for St. Louis. Colton Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Rizzo has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Javier Baez, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul DeYoung goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Harrison Bader swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second, and the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Right fielder, number 18.
The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High in the air out towards shallow right. Zobrist is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Daniel Descalso. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. Line towards center field. Bader patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Up next for the Cardinals, the
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Quintana's got his target. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Bader moves over. 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Wong. There's one on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play. And at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Descalso is up with it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dominic Leone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dominic.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Tyler O'Neill.
Ian Happ will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ian Happ.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3.
Now to the plate, Daniel
Second baseman.
Descalzo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. O'Neill is there, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Brad Brock will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now that's popped up, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding into the box, Tyler O'Neill. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Zobrist is going to get there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. In now, Colton Wong. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Baez is there, and the side is retired. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Javier Baez. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
In now, Wilson Contreras. Pitch out, nothing doing. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Line drive to center field. O'Neill is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Line hard to center field. O'Neill is going to have room out there. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, the left fielder.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Popped up. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Brebbia comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
John Brebbia.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 18.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Shot toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he'll get there at third. And now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Brody.
Now a pitch out, as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Well, this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was out.